Selecting the right ingredients for pizzelle. Authentic Italian pizzelle requires simple, high-quality ingredients. Use all-purpose flour, eggs, sugar, butter, and baking powder for the base. The key flavoring is anise extract or anise seeds, which give the cookies their classic licorice-like taste. For variation, some people substitute vanilla, almond, or citrus zest. Ensure your ingredients are at room temperature for a smooth batter and even cooking. Mixing the pizzelle batter to the right consistency. Start by whisking eggs and sugar together until light and fluffy. This step helps create a crisp but slightly chewy texture. Gradually add melted butter and anise extract, mixing well. Slowly incorporate the flour and baking powder, stirring until a thick, smooth batter forms. The consistency should be slightly thicker than pancake batter but not dough-like. Let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes to allow flavors to blend. Preheating and prepping the pizzelle iron. A pizzelle iron is essential for achieving the signature thin, crisp texture. Preheat the iron until it's hot enough to sizzle a drop of batter. Lightly grease the plates with butter or non-stick spray to prevent sticking. Some traditional irons require regular oiling, while modern non-stick versions need little to no greasing. Proper preheating ensures even browning and distinct patterns. Cooking pizzelle to golden perfection. Spoon about a tablespoon of batter onto the center of each pizzelle plate. Close the lid gently without pressing too hard. Cook for 30 to 60 seconds, depending on your iron's heat level, until the cookies are golden brown with crisp edges. The perfect pizzelle should be thin and slightly firm, with a delicate crispness that remains after cooling. Overcooking makes them too brittle, while undercooking results in softness. Shaping pizzelle for different uses. Freshly made pizzelle are pliable for a few seconds. To create cannoli shells or ice cream cones, roll them immediately around a wooden dowel or cone mold. For a bowl shape, press them over an inverted muffin tin while warm. Once cooled, pizzelle harden into their final form. Their versatility allows for both traditional and creative presentations. Cooling and storing pizzelle properly. Transfer the cooked pizzelle to a wire rack to cool completely. Stacking them while warm traps steam, making them soft. Once cooled, store in an airtight container at room temperature for up to 2 weeks. To keep them crisp, place parchment paper between layers. If they soften, a quick toast in a warm oven for 2 to 3 minutes restores their crunch. Adding powdered sugar for a classic finish. A light dusting of powdered sugar enhances the pizzelle's delicate flavor. Sprinkle it on once they're completely cooled to avoid absorption. Some variations dip the edges in melted chocolate or drizzle with honey for extra indulgence. For festive occasions, add colored sprinkles or finely chopped nuts before the chocolate sets. Pairing pizzelle with traditional Italian treats. Pizzelle pair beautifully with espresso, cappuccino, or dessert wines like Vin Santo. Serve alongside gelato, mascarpone cream, or fresh berries for a classic Italian dessert experience. These cookies also make a great addition to holiday cookie platters or wedding favors. Exploring flavor variations and modern twists. While anise is the most traditional pizzelle flavor, variations include lemon zest, cinnamon, cocoa powder, or espresso. Chocolate pizzelle, made by substituting part of the flour with cocoa powder, are a popular twist. Experimenting with different extracts and spices allows for personalized flavors while maintaining the signature crisp texture. Enjoying the tradition of homemade pizzelle. Making authentic Italian pizzelle is a delightful tradition passed down through generations. Whether enjoyed plain, dusted with sugar, or shaped into creative forms, these cookies bring the flavors of Italy into every bite. With a pizzelle iron and a few key ingredients, you can master this timeless treat and share it with family and friends.